Hello everyone, thank you for joining us. I was asked to do a little talk on the camera and I'm not really good at it, but here goes. So the theme for this week and this month is judging others. So I want to start by telling a bit of a story, which is actually coincidentally related to our subject. And it starts with me working at a company, and I joined them about 3 months ago. And this Monday that's passed, I came into work and one of the managers asked me whether I took a screen. The screen apparently belongs to the call center manager and it disappeared. And somewhere somebody told somebody else that Johan took the screen. I was blissfully unaware of the situation, but I knew there were meetings taking place to find the culprit. The team leader that I spoke to, who was on duty when the alleged event occurred, confirmed that he was at work and I wasn't there. So the outcome of that is the management meeting ended, and when they came out, the team leader confirmed that I didn't take it, and he actually looked after me in a way, because he told the other management team it couldn't have been Johan, he wasn't at work. They said yes, they realized that after a while it was somebody else, they confirmed that. Now that is a very good example of judging on appearances, making that gross assumption and then drawing a conclusion. Now coincidentally something else happened last week at my company as well, and that was moving of computers from one part of the company to another. What happened in this instance is one of the computers did go missing, and the investigation started the moment they found out, and they immediately went to the cameras, found out who did it, and the person was disciplined and I don't think works for the company any longer. Now that is judgment based on an action. So as an intro, I think that is a very good way of explaining the types of judgment that we have. Now Jesus speaks about judgment and very clearly in the Bible. So I'm quickly going to grab the Bible and we're going to read from Matthew chapter 7 verses 1. And Jesus says, "Stop judging that you may not be judged. For as you judge, so will you be judged, and the measure with which you measure will be measured out to you." I'm quickly going to turn to John chapter 7 verse 24, where Jesus tells the Jews, "Stop judging by appearances, but judge justly." And a bit further on in John chapter 8, with the story of the lady that was caught in adultery, you know, the story of casting the first stone. In chapter 8 verse 15, Jesus says, "You judge by appearances, but I do not judge anyone. And even if I should judge, my judgment is valid, because I am not alone, but it is I and the Father who sent me." So the questions we should consider when we go to a place where we want to judge somebody is, am I judging the person's actions or the person's heart, the person's intention? I do not really know what that person's heart is. I do not know what that person's intention is. Only that person knows, and only God knows. I should maybe ask myself, am I judging the action justly? Or am I relying on assumptions? Am I judging the motives of the person? Or am I judging the action that I see? And there is a very good website that I frequent. It's called thecatholicgentleman.com, and there is a line that I want to read that I think is valid and relevant. And it reads, "The only reason we judge others so harshly is that we know ourselves so little." We look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Have a fantastic week.